The training objectives for this video are understanding list, understanding the title bar controls, how to search within the column list search, personalizing columns, understanding the list column context menu, identifying list interactions, the field context menu, and using filters and breadcrumbs. A list displays records from a selected table. At the top of each list is the title bar, which includes the name of the table that is currently displaying data. The list has default column headings, which represent fields in the record. These columns can be added, removed, reordered, sorted, and searched. The major list elements include the title bar, search tools, filters, column headings, and data. At the top of each list is the list title bar, which identifies which table is currently being displayed. The title bar contains additional functions that vary with the application. The list context menu contains additional options such as View, which defines fields and elements that appear when a user opens a form or a list. Clicking on any of the listed views allows you to switch from the default view to custom views, which may contain different fields. Filters displays any saved filters. The default save filter is the active filter, which currently displays a list of all active incidents. Group by aggregates and groups records by any field. Show changes the maximum records shown in the list. Refresh list reloads the list to show changes. And create favorite creates a favorite of the current list, which will be displayed in the Favorites menu on the Navigator. You can also create a new record in this table from the list by clicking on the New button. Please note, this option will be available depending on your permissions. You can also search within the list. Select the column in which to search. Enter your search term, and click on Enter to return the search results. All records with the short description as test will be returned. The activity stream allows you to view real-time activities such as comments and work notes from a group of records. Click on the double arrows to hide the activity stream. And the next page and previous page arrows allow you to show the next page in the list. To perform a column list search, click on the search class icon to the left of the column headers to open the column level search. Enter the term in the search box directly under the column you want to search within and press the Enter key. The column list search accepts the following wildcard characters. Asterisk performs a search for values that contains the search term. Percent, when used at the beginning of a string, performs a search for values that ends with the search term. A percent used at the end of a search term performs a search for values that starts with the search term. Equal searches for values that equal the search term, the exclamation mark and asterisk, searches for values that do not contain the search term, exclamation mark and the equal symbol, searches for values that do not equal the search term, the greater than symbol performs a greater than search, and the less than symbol performs a less than search. You can personalize a list view based on your individual preferences. Please note, personalizing a list only modifies the list for your view and does not modify the list for any other users. To modify the columns that appear in the list, click on the gear icon to the left of the list column headers. When clicked, a slush bucket with 2 columns appears. The selected list shows the current columns in the list. The available list shows the fields that are not yet visible in the list but can be selected. To add a field to the list, select the field from the available list and click on the right arrow button. This moves the field value to the selected column. To reorder columns, use the up and down buttons to the right of the selected column. To remove an item from the selected list, click on the field in the selected column and click on the left arrow button. When all list changes have been made, click on the OK button to be returned to the new list, displaying the new column. Changes that you make to the list are personal and do not impact other users. ServiceNow remembers your personalized list choices the next time you log in. The List Column Control menu is located to the left of each column header in the list and provides the following additional functionality. Sort A to Z or Z to A sorts the data in ascending or descending order. The triangle icon to the right of the column indicates whether or not the column is being sorted ascending or descending. Show Visual Taskboard opens the list as a guided visual taskboard based on the selected column. Visual taskboards give you a visual view of all incidents currently assigned to yourself or to your group. Ungroup, Group By, ungroups or groups records based on the selected column. Bar chart, pie chart creates a report based on the values in the selected column. Currently, a bar chart report is being displayed grouped by the state column. And export exports the entire list to an Excel, CSV, or PDF document. You can click on any underlined field values to open the associated record in the related table. The first column is set to open the record in the current table. Clicking on any of these records will display the incident form. To navigate back to the incident list, click on the Back button. The additional underlined columns are reference fields, and reference fields store a reference to a field on another table. Clicking on Joe Employee will open the user record for Joe, which is stored on the Users table. Hovering over the information icon in the list opens a pop-up of the record in the current table, which provides a quick view of the details of the record. Clicking on the Shift button will allow the pop-up window to remain in the current content pane. To remove the window, click on the X. The Field Context menu, also known as the right-click menu, displays data and provides certain functions on a field. Right-click on a field to display the following options. Show Matching filters the list to return records with the same field value. If we wanted to show all in-progress incident records, I would click on a record under the state column that has an in-progress value and click on the Show Matching option. This will return all incidents that are currently in an in-progress state. To remove the filter, click on the Remove Condition option. Filter Out filters the list to exclude records with the same field value. If we wanted to filter out all incident records that contain tests in the short description field, I would click on a record under the short description column that has the word test as the value and click on the Filter Out option. This will return all incidents where test is not the short description. Copy URL to clipboard copies the URL of a record to the clipboard. This option provides the ability to copy the URL of any ServiceNow record to paste in an email or share in an IM session. Assign Tag assigns a new or existing tag to a record. Tags are text labels that you can associate with items such as records and pages. To locate tags, navigate to the Self-Service application by typing Self-Service in the Filter Navigator field. And click on the My Tags module. Follow on Live Feed allows you to follow the changes on a record within the Live Feed social application. Assign to Me allows you to assign the selected record to yourself. Show Live Feed displays the Live Feed pop-up. Live Feed is a social IT application that provides a place to post and share content within ServiceNow. To close the Live Feed window, click on the X. And Add to Visual Task Board adds the selected record to a visual task board that you own. Visual task boards provide an interactive graphical view that allows you to manage your tasks through the use of swim lanes. To view your visual task boards, navigate to Self-Service and click on the Visual Task Boards module. From any list view in ServiceNow, you have the ability to edit what is currently displayed on the screen. To do this, you would utilize a filter. A filter is a set of conditions applied to a table in order to find and work with a subset of the data. Filters restrict what records appear in a list by providing a set of conditions each record must meet to be included in the list. The current filter is indicated by a list of conditions called breadcrumbs that are located at the top of a list. Breadcrumbs offer a quick form of filter navigation and are ordered from left to right. Clicking a breadcrumb removes all the conditions to its right. Clicking the condition separator, the greater than symbol, before a condition removes only that condition. This removes all the conditions to the right of active equals true. You can create complex filters using the Filter Condition Builder, found by clicking the funnel icon to the left of the breadcrumbs at the top of a list. Clicking on this icon will display the Filter Condition Builder with the following options. Run allows you to run a condition after it has been built. Save saves a newly created filter. And operator allows you to add an AND condition to a filter. The filter requires all conditions with an AND connector be met. OR operator allows you to add an OR condition to the filter. The filter separately evaluates each condition with an OR connector. Add sort allows you to add a sort condition to a filter. You can choose which field to order by, and you can choose to order the results in ascending or descending order. And the Pin Filter icon allows you to pin the filter so that the Condition Builder window remains open anytime a list is opened. The filter conditions consist of the following 4 components. The Field component lists all available fields on the current table. To filter this list by state, scroll down and select the State field, or you can type State in the search field. The Operator component determines what filter action to take on the Field component. To locate records that contain a specific value, select the IS operator. The Value component. Each field has its own set of values based on the data contained in the fields. To locate all incidents where the state is in progress, select the In Progress value. And the Grouping component. Each condition line is grouped with either an AND or OR connector. A filter can be comprised of multiple filter conditions. To add additional filter conditions, click the AND or OR button to the right of the filter condition. Select the Caller field, select the IS operator, and type in Joe Employee. Click Run to see the results of your filter displayed in the list. All incident records that are in progress and have Joe Employee as the caller will be returned. To save a filter, click on the Save button. A new field will appear where you can name your filter. After naming the filter, click the Save button to the right of the Save As field. The new filter will be available by selecting the Filters option from the List context menu. To apply a saved filter, click on the filter name.